Welcome to the news desk. We start with the NBA rookie Cooper Flagg, who just had an incredible experience on the track. Flagg got a fast ride on the track Sunday before the NASCAR race in Texas, partnering with Cup Series rookie Connor Zilisch in a Chevrolet Corvette. Find out all about this high-speed crossover event and what it means for the future of sports.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we dive into the drama surrounding the Dallas Mavericks. Mark Cuban has revealed the true reason behind his failed attempt to buy the team back. We look at the investors who reached out, the statement that shut down the deal, and what this means for the future of the Mavericks ownership. The Mavericks need a massive turnaround, and we break down exactly what they need to do to bounce back in 2026. We examine the potential free agent signings, the necessary trades involving players like A.J. Johnson, and the depth chart changes required to get them back into playoff contention. Finally, we check in with Cooper Flagg again as he discusses his experience talking to Connor Zilisch before that high-speed drive. Flagg shares his lessons learned from his rookie season, including how he learned the importance of losing. Stay with us for more breaking news, and don't forget to follow us on X for the latest updates. NBA Rookie of the Year, Cooper Flagg experienced an unexpected and high-profile appearance on the racetrack this past Sunday, serving as the honorary pace car driver for a NASCAR Cup Series race in Texas. Flagg, the 6'9" forward for the Dallas Mavericks, was the guest of honor before taking a ride in a 2026 Chevrolet Corvette. The experience was shared with fellow rookie Connor Zilisch, who is also competing in the Cup Series. Zilisch is in his first full season with Trackhouse Racing, building on a successful previous year where he secured 10 victories in NASCAR's second-tier series. The event marked a unique crossover for the NBA star, blending his recent collegiate success with the world of professional motorsports. Noi Dung Kai Tight. Mark Cuban has revealed the reasons behind his unsuccessful attempt to buy back the Dallas Mavericks, shedding light on the ongoing tension following his sale of the team to Miriam Adelson. The situation has become increasingly volatile since the sale, which placed Patrick Dumont in charge, leading to a trade involving Luka Doncic and subsequent negative developments for the franchise. And rumors surfaced in February suggesting a group of investors was interested in partnering with Cuban to repurchase the Mavericks. This interest was quickly dismissed by the current ownership group, who issued a statement confirming the Adelsons had no intention of selling. In a recent interview with Front Office Sports, Cuban elaborated on the situation. He stated that multiple parties had contacted him expressing dissatisfaction with the team's direction. Cuban explained his response. I was like, look, if you can get them to sell, I would be more than happy to contribute my equity, etc., and help. But I didn't expect that to materialize. I told them I didn't think it would happen, that I didn't think the Adelsons had any interest in selling. And they don't. And the current ownership structure may further complicate Cuban's return. A clause in the initial sale allows the Adelsons to acquire an additional 20% of Cuban's stake, potentially reducing his ownership to just 7% according to statements from the current ownership group. And Cuban has been vocal about his dissatisfaction, expressing regret over selling the team to the Adelsons and hiring general manager Nico Harrison, alongside his stated interest in buying the team back. However, analysts suggest that his outspoken nature may not improve his chances of a sale. Mavericks fans remain hopeful that the Adelsons will decide against owning the team in Texas, although prospects for changes in local casino laws are currently considered unlikely. Efforts to apply pressure through game attendance, as seen previously, are deemed unlikely to yield results. The Dallas Mavericks face a critical offseason to reverse their disappointing performance, aiming to return to playoff contention after missing the postseason for 2 consecutive years. With a budding superstar in Cooper Flagg, the potential return of Kyrie Irving, a lottery pick, and a coach eager for success, the team needs strategic moves to bounce back. However, analysts suggest these additions alone may not be enough, emphasizing the need for a new general manager or president of basketball operations to guide the future. Addressing the depth issue, concerns remain about the long absence of Kyrie Irving and the previous failed attempt to fill his role with D'Angelo Russell. The team must target free agents at the guard position. Potential targets include C.J. McCollum, Colin Sexton, Marcus Smart, Kobe White, and Io Dawsonmu, though contract feasibility varies. A significant move could involve signing Colin Sexton to a 2-year, approximately $20 million deal to boost playmaking. Regarding roster management, the acquisition of A.J. Johnson in the Anthony Davis trade has proven unhelpful as he is not viewed as a rotation player. The Mavericks should explore trading Johnson for future salary commitments from players like P.J. Washington, Caleb Martin, or Daniel Gafford, freeing up a roster spot for a more impactful player. This maneuver, potentially involving waiving Johnson or swapping second-round picks, could increase roster flexibility. Insurance for Derek Lively II is also paramount. While Daniel Gafford offers some stability, additional depth is required. Marvin Bagley III, who performed well earlier, might explore other options, while Moussa Sis presents an interesting prospect in an expanded role. Furthermore, the team is desperately lacking three-point shooting. Signing a player like Dean Wade, known for his deep shooting, would be an ideal fit, despite potential tax constraints. One potential pathway involves a four-pronged strategy: acquiring Kyrie Irving, Colin Sexton, Ryan Nembhard, and securing a draft pick. This configuration, combined with players like Cooper Flagg, Caleb Martin, P.J. Washington, Najee Marshall, and Dean Wade, could significantly elevate the roster. This approach focuses on adding perimeter shooting around Flagg and Irving, potentially through trades involving assets like Najee Marshall or Klay Thompson, who could be a buyout or trade candidate. Successful execution of these moves could propel the Mavericks back into playoff contention. Dallas Mavericks star Cooper Flagg experienced a unique foray into motorsports, taking the wheel of a pace car at the Wyeth 400 at Texas Motor Speedway. The event offered a surprising connection for the NBA rookie, whose parents were avid NASCAR fans, though Flagg had never attended a race before. Having recently been named the NBA Rookie of the Year, Flagg underwent necessary pace car certification to drive the Chevrolet Corvette around the track. Flagg expressed excitement before the race, stating, "It was great, fast, very comfortable, but I'm excited to show everybody on the track and tell them to follow me around a couple of times." Flagg also connected with fellow prodigy Connor Zilisch, a 19-year-old aspiring to make a mark in NASCAR. The two shared insights on navigating the pressures of high-profile careers, with Flagg noting the value of connecting with peers facing similar life challenges. Flagg admitted to feeling nervous in the passenger seat while riding with Zilisch, describing the speed as intense. During the experience, Flagg also engaged with driver Denny Hamlin, who shared some camaraderie while Flagg was driving the pace car. Flagg reflected on his rookie NBA season, which culminated in a second-closest NBA Rookie of the Year finish since 2002-03, emphasizing the importance of growth. He highlighted lessons learned, particularly the necessity of developing a strong lifestyle and, crucially, learning how to manage losses by extracting positives from setbacks rather than becoming devastated. The Texas Motor Speedway weekend featured extensive NASCAR coverage, including reports on fan favorites claiming a Cup Series victory and the presence of celebrity figures like Michael Jordan. The event also provided a platform for Flagg to discuss his season and his readiness to compete on his home track. The Texas Motor Speedway schedule for the period included the NASCAR Racing Experience on May 4th, followed by the C10 Nationals from May 8th to 10th, and the LS Fest from May 15th to 16th.